Так. Все. Есть, видео есть. Здорово. Так. Отлично, все, погнали. Итак, скоро, наверное, уже финал, я так и не знаю. Такие-то мы не знаем. Пойди только вторая глава, где кунари начали охуевать. Ну я уже всех проебал. Брата, сестру, мать. Все сдохли. Как бы то ни было печально.
Here is your Viscount.
Охуеть, сначала его сын, теперь его.
You are starting a war.
Оба-на.
Look at you. Like fat doth Rossi, you feed and complain only when your meal is interrupted. You do not look up. You do not see
сережки в ушах, я не могу воспринимать ее серьезно.
You are blind. I will make you see.
Да.
But we have guests. Sinead Dawn, Hawk. I expected you. But for all your might, you are no different from these bars. You do not see.
We can still work this out.
Perhaps. Prove yourself, Basra, or kneel with your brethren.
Надо было все-таки убить.
Parshera. You are Basilit An, after all. Few in this city command such respect. So tell me, Hawk, you know I cannot withdraw. How would you resolve this conflict?
Нет, он слишком много бед.
There's only one way this ends.
I agree.
Пизда.
Cost. Cunanam Ebrator. You have granted this man Basilit An. By this admission, he now has the right to challenge you.
You know our ways.
I know that respect is hard won, but it also earns privilege.
What say
Какое уважение, он, блядь,
Do
стольких
you
убил.
agree to a duel?
To the death, Arishak.
Marathas! So shall it be!
Так. Наушники опять тупят. Звук пропадает. Ёбаные наушники. У меня сам переходник, где, блядь, звук добавлять или добавлять. До касайся начинает шипеть. Ебанутый на. Ладно. Чё он там хочет? Пиздюлину. Так, это можно отключить. там какой-то охуевший. Ой, да блять, наушники. Так, по-моему, собаку убил, да? Во-во-во-во-во. Чё сейчас за хуйня была? Блять, да не успела, сука. Ах. Вообще, раз уж на том все пошло, да? Значит, короче, сделаем проще. Так, перепыры, да,
But for all
подходи.
your might, you are no different from these bars. You do not see.
This madness must end.
Perhaps. Prove yourself, Basra, or kneel with your brethren.
Ничего не поменялось.
Parshera. You are Basilit An, after all. Few in this city command such respect. So tell me, Hawk, you know I cannot withdraw. How would you resolve this conflict?
Блять. Я хочу его убить.
There's only one way this ends.
Ладно, давайте.
What say you, Hawk? Do you agree to a duel?
Anything's...
We fight to the death, you and I alone. Kill me and the duty that binds me is ended. The others will return to Parvolan.
And if you kill me,
Then you are dead.
Ну-ка, разумно.
to the death.
Mara!
Так.
I'll deal with this! Keep this up! Reach the rest! I'll deal with this!
Так, собаку мы убили. Да как так-то? Я-то отбежал. Ну, блядь, вот почему ненавижу эти РПГ, то что, блядь, когда убегаешь, тебе все равно попадает. Залупа.
Sinead, but for all your might, you are no different from these bars.
Ну-ка.
You do not see.
I see a man who's ready to start a war on principle.
And what would the Kunari be without principle? You, I suspect. Prove yourself, Basra, or kneel with your...
Съебали вы нахуй.
Parshera! So tell me, Hawk, you know I cannot withdraw. How would you resolve this conflict?
There
Попробуем.
must be a way to sort this out without killing each other.
The time for words has passed.
Arisha Kost, you have granted this man Basalit.
You know our way.
I know that
What say you, Hawk? Do you agree to a duel?
Блядь. Ты сильнее меня.
There's no way I will agree to that.
Then all of you will die. The demand of the Qun is clear. Atash Varin Kata. In the end lies glory.
Ой, ты пошел ты. Нахуй. Ладно, попробуем.
But for all your might, you are no different from these... Parshera! So tell me, Hawk, you know I cannot withdraw. How would you resolve this conflict?
Isabella stole the Tome of Kozlum. We find her, and you can leave Kirkwall.
And is this not one of your companions? One I suspect you aided?
It does sound bad when you say it like that.
You will answer for the crimes of those who serve you. Their offense is yours.
Arisha Kost, you have granted it.
You know our way.
I know that respect is hard.
What say you, Hawk? Do you agree to a duel?
To the death.
У меня нету выбора просто, блять, а как? Хуйня. Ну, блядь. Так, побегаем. Будем ждать, когда аптечка восстановится. Как это, блядь, тупо. Ах ты, сука.
Even if you still stand.
Бля, собака делала хоть что-нибудь. Так, убегаем. Так. Да ты заебал. Орешок ёбаный. Так, не глушится, да? Так, он тоже умеет аптечки пить. Блять. Да все, выезжать. Да ты, блядь, урод. Так. Чё за это? Это же ебать невозможно. Да ну нахуй. Да блядь. Вставай. Да ну, блядь. И пиздец, и как мне сейчас тут? Охуеть просто. Бред какой.
But for all your might, Parshera, you are. So tell me, Hawk. You know I cannot withdraw. How would you...
There's a...
What say you, Hawk? Do you agree to a duel?
Давай еще раз попробуем. Все из-за Фенриса, из-за пидора, из-за этого. Да бля, ну сука, не успел его убежать. Ну быстрее на. Да уебывай. Блять.
A poor start. Is this all you are?
Собака, делай там что-нибудь. Жопа. Ла-ла-ла-ла. Блять. Вот ты хмырь. Собаку уже завалил, пидорас. Блять. Я столько их убил, а, блять, проебываю на каком-то козле ебаном. О, да конечно.
A poor start. Is this all you are?
Ну так, блять, вообще нечестно. Ну я. Так, съебываем. Па-па-па. Сука такая. Собака, взять ее, его. Да вот... Блять, что честно, по-твоему, а? Блять, уёбок ёбаный. А! Три аптечки, пиздец вообще. Так. Собаку мою убил. Да, блядь, ты заебал. Ой, блядь, блядь. Так. Сейчас этим заполнится. Вот так вот и живем. Так. Он убил мою собаку, да? Теперь за мной охотится. Мразь бездушная. Да нахуй!
One day we shall return.
Ты соснешь, блядь. Съебывайте нахуй. Рогатый уебаны.
Is it over?
It's over. The city has been saved!
Что ты так на меня посмотрел?
It appears Kirkwall has a new champion.
You seem confused, Seeker.
The champion killed the Arashok in single combat? It just sounds so... romantic.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you're developing a little crush.
Don't be ridiculous. The champion just seems very... heroic in your tale.
Mm-hmm.
If you're telling the truth. If you are, then... what happened at the gallows may be far different than we assumed. I need to hear it.
Let's say I tell you. Then what? Is the Chantry out for revenge? Is that what this is all about?
No, it's not that.
Then what about me? If what I tell you isn't what you want to hear, will you still let me go?
I will let you go.
Well, now we're talking.
None of this is what I thought it would be. Tell me what really happened.
Champion of Kirkwall. That was the reward. fine title. Every noble at the keep owed the champion their lives. He wasn't just a hero. He was now the most important person in the city. Except for Knight Commander Meredith, of course. With the Viscount dead, she stepped in to keep order. Things quickly got out of hand. The more she squeezed the mages, the more they resisted. The more they resisted, the tighter she squeezed.
Понятно.
After 3 years of that, it all came crashing down.
Еще 3 года прошло. Ну, дохуища времени вообще происходит. Сначала год, потом еще 3 года. Еще 3 года. Уже 7 лет играю.
Knight Commander Meredith uses that fear to take control of your city. She opposes every effort to replace Viscount Dumar. And you have seen the chaos of her reign. Will you allow it?
Нет, нет, ты что?
Return to your homes. This farce is over.
Wait! Perhaps there are some who might disagree with you, Knight Commander.
Do not hide behind the champion. He has no role in this.
It would be better if you both calmed down before this gets violent.
I should remain calm while a mage provokes an uprising. I think not.
I think the champion's views would be appreciated. Or do you fear what he has to say?
I fear nothing. My only interest here is in keeping order and protecting the innocent.
What are you trying to do here? Cause a rebellion?
The people of this city need to know what is really happening.
And then what? They tear down the gallows with pitchforks and torches? That would be better?
It cannot be worse. Your refusal to listen to reason leaves me no choice.
What I refuse to listen to are excuses. Perhaps you are ill-fit to your position if you cannot understand this.
You're hardly receptive to whatever gets in your way.
And I become less receptive each moment this nonsense continues.
Your measures have become more extreme over the last 3 years.
And you could do better? How well did you guard your own mother? Did she not die at a blood mage's hands?
Leave my mother out of this.
Cold corpses speak louder than abstract freedoms, do they not? As long as that's true, Kirkwall needs its Templars more than it needs a new ruler.
And when will that end? When will you stop seeing evil in every corner?
When it's no longer there.
The first enchanter accused you of trying to take control of the city.
The city. I am trying to keep order until there is a ruler capable of succeeding where Dumar failed.
And if not, will the Templars rule Kirkwall forever?
We will not stand idle while the city burns around us.
The Templar Order exists to guard the Chantry and Circle. I suggest you let the nobility rule the city.
I do not need you or anyone to tell me what my duty is, Mage.
If Kirkwall wants Meredith to step down, they'll tell her to.
Are you mad? They fear her. Everyone fears her.
This won't be resolved here. We need to sit down and work it out.
You are naive, champion.
You will find that not everyone bows to your will, Knight Commander.
My. Such a terrible commotion.
This mage incites rebellion, Your Grace. I am dealing with the matter.
Ah, Orsino. So frustrated. Do you think this is truly wise?
No, Your Grace.
Of course not. Young men, would you show the first enchanter back to the circle? Gently, if you please.
Your Grace. He should be clapped in irons. Made an example of.
That's enough, Meredith. This demeans us all. Surely you can see that. Go back to the gallows and calm down, like a good girl. You have my thanks for stepping in, champion. If you had not...
You're the Grand Cleric. Aren't you in charge of the Templars and Circle?
Oh my. You have quite the estimation of my abilities. Gentle people of Kirkwall, return to your homes, I implore you. This will not be solved today. And now I must attend to the gallows. They will see reason if the Maker wills it. Thank you again, champion.
Чивка, царь горы.
All quiet around here, Captain.
Good. Carry on.
Блядь, сколько всего сейчас опять появилось, да? Ой. Ты вообще урод. Так, сила. Телосложение. Так.
Do you feel like a citizen, Fenris?
Excuse me?
You've been in Kirkwall as long as I have. You've certainly come a long...
That ruckus has been going on for some time. Calm him down.
А у меня нету рум вообще, да?
I can make it for you.
Our appreciation for attending the vows of Aveline and Donic Hendir. So many guards and not one on duty. Nice. Fenris said Daenerys left this at the mansion.
Так. Бе-бе-бе.
Hightown is such a strange place. It feels like it's miles away from everywhere else. The Alienage, Sandamount, Ferelden, those could be from a dream. Ah, Marvinan, I didn't see you there. I'm going to visit the Alienage. Do you want anything from Lowtown?
Are you close to many of the people in the Alienage?
No, not really. I think most of them don't even know my name. I'm stopping by my house for a bit, that's all. I've left some things undone there. I'll be back later.
If you just move in all your stuff, you wouldn't have to keep going there.
It's better if some things stay away from this house. Back before dark, I promise.
Beep, beep, beep. Oh, там еще что-то.
Easy, boy. What is it? All right. Let's see.
Please don't open the door.
You've caught a burglar. Good boy.
My legs are cramping. Please, just let me go.
You expect me to just let you walk out of here?
Please, sirrah. I was seduced by a crime at a very young age, but your guard monster has scared me towards a path of honest work.
It's the dungeons for you. Go fetch a watchman, boy.
Всё нахуй.
Going to fetch the watch. Dogs aren't that smart. Right?
Smarter than you, anyway.
Там. Кого мне с собой взять? Так. Кого мне спасать? Сходим до этого педика. Не бесит, что, блядь, здесь есть... Чтобы с ними подружиться, допустим, мне зачем-то надо вот становиться педиком с этим и с этим, чтобы они прям со мной сдружились. Типа это как принудительно, нахуя, что за ебанутые какие-то. Ой, это выпил зелье, надо же.
admit, Anders, of the mages I know, you're the one I expected to go out in a blaze.
The day is young.
It was a compliment, you ass.
No, it wasn't. You think I don't know the City Guard is just another arm of the Templars?
That is completely unfair.
If they show up here, I'll know who to blame. That's all I'm saying.
Круто обосралась.
I didn't mean for you to see that. I just can't be too careful. Now that the Knight Commander has basically appointed herself Viscount.
I can't even imagine how difficult it is to be a mage here now.
It's easy for most of them. They're long since tranquil. The mage underground is all but destroyed, and those left have turned to blood magic as their only option, which Meredith knows will prevent any chance of the public taking their side.
There's still one good mage left in the city.
I don't know how you continue to believe in me. How can people be so blind? The Blight was stopped only with the aid of 2 mages, one an apostate. But it makes no difference. The Chantry set us on this path long ago. It would take something truly catastrophic to change people's thinking now.
Всё. Так, итого из следующей главы я потерял 2 квеста, да? Ну и насрать, я, блядь, не знаю, где их искать. Я первый-то не все квесты прошел, потому что я тупо не знаю, где они там еще. Нифига, блин. Хочу этого урода вещать. Что нахуй.
Hear the champion of Kirkwall has killed a dozen dragons.
Do you still support the Knight Commander?
I don't care a fig for her, but she's the only one.
If you think that was bad, I should tell you about the Black Marsh.
See, when you say things like that, Blondie, it just makes me glad I didn't know you sooner. Who goes to a place named Black Marsh on purpose? Now, they called it Beer Marsh. No, still doesn't work.
You've got a point. The marsh part does cancel out anything else. Flower Marsh, Kitten Marsh. No, no good. Ah, you've got company. I'll see you later.
Hawk, what can I do for you?
What was Anders here for?
Only place in Kirkwall he can get a decent drink. Blondie comes by here and I put him on my tab. He's got some stories about his days in Ferelden that sound implausible, even to me. He's not bad for a mage. Crazy, but that's most everyone in this city.
I wouldn't say no to a pint.
I should make you buy the drinks, oh champion of Kirkwall.
So, what's the word in Lowtown, Varric?
Nothing you don't know already. The Viscount's departure, a vacuum of power, troubles brewing. Get rid of one thread and another appears. I'm starting to think this city's in love with Crisis. Hope you're ready for it, my friend. I'm keeping Bianca close.
Holding back? She's howling at the bloody moon. Even her own people think she's lost it. What will it take for you to see that she's crazy?
Mages in glass house.
Так, теперь мне... Зачем, правда, я когда туда мог, блядь? На свободе. На свободе это... Это не надо.
Can I ask you something, Aveline?
I cannot look the other way when
Я,
Major...
получается,
Back
там
to the barracks.
из
I never
предыдущей
tire of
главы не все эти нашел. Не все книги
Guardsman,
и
duties for the
каких-то
week will
охотников
be
за каким-то
Lowtown
придурком
canvas.
не
5
нашел.
on, 3 off.
City perimeter by twos. Clear by second watch.
Training recruits full metal by week's end.
Anything else, Captain?
No. Thank you. Donnick is a good man. I'm sorry, was there something you wanted?
You never said how your 3 weeks in Orlais went.
You're right. I didn't.
Well, good for you.
Anything else?
Your men could give the Templars a run for their sovereigns.
They've had to. As long as there's no Viscount, the Order thinks they can bark at any man in uniform. I won't have it. The people of Kirkwall need to see themselves in their guard. Lose that connection, we're just targets.
Kirkwall seems to have rallied around you.
I try to keep order, and people appreciate that. Everything else is going insane. A few complaints here and there, but for the most part, I think everyone's just glad the guard has been stable for a few years.
Just checking in. Need anything?
Yes, there's something. Come back soon. I'll get into it then.
I'll see you later.
Of course, Hawk.
Hello again, champion.
Так.
Come on, Daisy. You shouldn't be stuck in this rat trap. Does Hawk even know you're here?
I don't have to ask permission to come to my own house, Varric.
Just take a walk around the Lowtown Market. Get some air, and I'll stop bothering you.
I know you mean well, but I have too much to do right now.
I'll let you talk some sense into her, Hawk.
Varric is very sweet. Frequently infuriating and a terrible busybody, but sweet. I probably should have told Bodan where I was going. I hope I didn't worry you.
What brought you back down here?
I'm still trying to make it work. The mirror, I mean. I'm so close. In the market the other day, out of the corner of my eye, I thought I saw Tamlin. I blinked, and he was gone. I don't know what it meant. Maybe nothing. Maybe I'm going mad. I miss them all. Even the Keeper.
I'm sure the Keeper would like to see you again.
I'm sure she would. She loves to lecture. I bet her new first appreciates that. I wish I could have seen it. It doesn't matter. I'm here now. Maybe Varric was right. Shall we go out for a bit? I could use some sunshine.
Ради этого я свой пиздовал. Так.
I'm going to be trying something, and I thought you'd want to be part of it. We've both been wrong. What I did with Justice was unnatural. It should never have happened.
Is there some way to undo it?
I've spent the past 3 years researching the methods of Tevinter Magisters.
Why am I not surprised?
They're the only ones who have ever sought to reverse spirit possession, not just behead the victims. I believe I have a formula for a potion that can separate Justice and me, without killing either.
Is it dangerous?
There are always dangers with magic. But I believe this will be worth the cost.
Surely that's worth any risk it entails.
I knew you'd stand behind me in this. Even if...
What?
Nothing. I've gathered most of what I need, but there are some outlandish ingredients I was hoping you'd help me collect. A powder the Tevinters call Selapetre, and a small amount of Drakestone.
Is it just a potion? Is there anything more to this ritual?
No, no ritual. Just mix the ingredients up and... boom. Justice and I are free. And we can take our rightful place among free mages.
What is Drakestone?
The Tevinters used to mine it for their apothecaries. There should still be deposits in the bone pit.
Where would we find Selapetre?
It's a crystal that forms from concentrated manure and urine.
Ew. We can't just buy it somewhere?
It's not used by mages here. There's no reason for any merchant to stock it. I suggest we search the sewers. There's an entrance not far from here in Darktown.
Oh, ты пиздец.
I assure you, we'll find them.
I could not have begun to do this without your support.
Так.
I understand you're named after a famous knight.
Everyone always brings up the name.
I've not heard of Sir Aveline. Is she very famous?
Really? They don't tell of her glorious downfall in Tevinter? Pardon me for saying so, but thank the Maker for that. I stand for all of us. John and down.
This one will fetch a handsome price.
We cannot continue like this.
I'll deal with it.
Rule of thumb. If the criminal runs to the sewers, he's gone. Picking through the...
We can enter the sewers from here to look for the Selapetre. Are you ready?
Да, давай.
Let's go.
Hold your nose. We'll have to get pretty close for me to tell what we're looking at. I know it isn't my place to criticize, but are you sure about Merrill? She acts sweet, but she'll never pick you over her demon.
Merrill loves me.
Keep your illusions then. Maker knows I won't be the one to change them. formed right under here. Oh, I don't want to touch that. Let's see if we can find a few more deposits.
Блять.
That's enough! Keep this up!
Let's see if we can find a few more deposits.
Да, сейчас найдем.
Let's see if we can find a few more deposits.
Что, еще не все говно собрать? Кажется, мне пиздец.
cannot imagine what it must be like to lose your family. Anything I could say would be insufficient. I'm sorry.
I've got you now!
That should be plenty. Thank the Maker.
Так, мне надо к торгашам.
Going to have to do some shopping upstairs pretty soon.
Так, а где у нас тут? Так, зелье здоровья мне надо. Так. Мгм. Во-во-во. Ладно, иду так. Так. Сваливаем отсюда.
We still need the Drakestone from the Bone Pit.
Чего? Так, что-то тут всему пизда пришла. Айрон драконы вернулись.
Are you ready to go in?
Да,
Ready as I'll ever be.
We'll have to look for Drakestone deposits along the sides.
Так, кого нам взять? Инмак есть. Так.
This looks like a Drakestone deposit. I need a scraping from the deepest part. There should be more further in.
Так.
There should be more further in. They should rename this stuff Dragon Dung. There should be more further in.
I think this will...
on me. This is... Hope no one else needs this. I'm out of breath. I can't keep this pace. Unworthy.
That was exciting.
There should be more further in.
I can't do that.
quite like I thought it would.
That should be enough. Thank you. I wouldn't have asked just anyone to venture in there for me. There is one more thing, but we must discuss it privately. There is one more thing I would ask of you, Hawke. And I can't tell you why. I must get inside the Chantry, without being seen. Will you talk to the Grand Cleric for me? Distract her long enough for me to do what must be done.
What do you want me to talk about?
Food? The weather? What does it matter? No, talk of mages. Give her one final chance to hear what we have suffered. To pick a side. Perhaps she'll be more inclined to listen to you.
Tell me your plan.
You would not thank me if I told you. If you support freedom for mages, help me. That's all I can say.
What is it you don't want me to see?
You said you believe in me. Again and again you have shown your support for mages. Then trust me now. I am doing only what is necessary.
I do trust you.
Your loyalty is more than I deserve. I promise, whatever happens, it's on my head. It will not come back on you. Go to the Chantry. Talk to the Grand Cleric. I will join you when I'm done.
Have I ever mentioned that I like your court?
You do?
It's very lively, like a crow in the middle of hunting.
That's great. Thanks, Meryl. I'll find you as soon as I'm done. Thank you.
Aveline, you'll look after Hawke, won't you?
Of course I will. What kind of a question is that?
What about Varric and Anders? You'll watch out for them too?
Meryl, what brought this on?
Anything could happen. You'll protect them, though. It's what you do.
There's nothing to worry about, Meryl.
Maker's blessing, champion. Have you come to pray?
Have you thought about which side you'll take? Between the mages and Templars?
It's no secret that you count apostates among your friends, champion. You have done much to fan the flames of rebellion here. We must give Meredith and Orsino time to work out their differences. No good can come of showing favor to one side.
Couldn't you solve this problem if you just spoke out?
How would that help? Both sides make good points. Both have flaws.
At some point, right must be decided.
For 1,000 years, the Chantry has had to find the balance between them. That hasn't changed here.
The Maker created mages. Why doesn't he protect them?
I feel for the mages, I do. I would not wish to be locked in the gallows. But I cannot take sides. We are all the Maker's creatures, but magic allows abuses beyond the scope of mortals. I only hope I can balance the needs of everyone. For if it comes to war, it is the people of this city who will lose.
There you are. I've been looking for you all over. Your Grace?
Your soul is troubled, child. I hope you found a balm for it here.
I wanted you to have this.
What's that? A pillow?
Hand embroidered by my mother. The only thing of hers they let me keep when I went to the Circle.
Why in the name of Andraste would you give that to me?
You've been a good friend, Varric.
You keep your pillow, Blondie. And may you have many more dreams of killing Templars on it.
Hawke. I didn't expect you here. But let me take this time to tell you how much I respect you. You've stood by me when I gave you every reason to turn away. Just remember, whatever happens, I wanted you to know that.
Why are you talking like this?
He'll still be here, you know. Justice. Long after you and I are gone. It doesn't mean the same thing to a spirit. He'll just go back to the Fade.
You've been a good friend.
No, I haven't. And I'm sorry. I was hoping we'd find a better way, but... Justice and vengeance are too intertwined. I can't tell one from the other. You have been a better friend than I ever thought to have. must join us. Do you see that now? You must stand with Kirkwall's mages.
It's not my fight.
You can't hide in Sundermount. There is no place for you among the Dalish.
No, my clan is all right.
Hawk was a fool to let you move in. You'll betray him. Even if you don't mean to, you will.
Why do you only do this to me? Are you jealous? You never get upset about... Hawk and Isabella?
You can't really get jealous because someone sleeps with Isabella. It's just understood. She's like a side dish. She comes with the meal.
Always remember where you started, Hawk.
Leave that alone. There are things in my life that don't actually involve you, you know. Stay out of my business, boy.
That note mentioned the Gem of Kereshek. What's that?
It's nothing. Never mind.
If you're worried about who sent the note, I can go in your place.
Did I ask for that? I don't know who sent it, and I don't want to. I lost everything chasing that gem. Our fortune, our home, even Mara.
Who's Mara?
She's... none of your concern. That's who she is. Why don't you head back to your fancy house in Hightown and stay out of my damn business?
Aveline. Do you think we'll win?
Win what?
In the end. It feels like something is ending, doesn't it? Do you think we'll win?
Nothing is ending, Meryl. Things are a little tense, but it will pass.
I hope we win. Barrick will make it a good story, I'm sure.
Are you the ones who sent the note about the Gem of Kereshek?
We were beginning to think you wouldn't show. It's rude to keep people waiting, you know? It's not like I don't got things to do.
I think you have me mistaken for someone else. I don't know you.
You don't got to know me. You just got to listen. See, we was hired to give you a note. But this Gem of Kereshek thing the note talks about, we decided we want that instead. You better hand it over.
I'm surprised you know what a note is, let alone know how to read one.
I don't need to know how to read. All I need to know is which end of the sword goes where. We aren't going anywhere without that gem.
Only your uncle would own something called a wallet mallet.
What do you want now?
I found this note on a thug who attacked me. It mentions your wallop mallet.
Haven't played wallop since I was a kid. Still got my mallet up on the wall, though. Last time I was any good at something.
The Vinadal tree is where we need to go. I can't believe they used the wood from a Vinandal tree to make this wallop mallet. It's just a child's toy.
Wallop mallet? You must be the one I'm supposed to give this note to.
Did someone ask you to give this to me?
I was given a few coins to hand this over to whoever came asking about wallop mallets. Unfortunately, the person was hooded, and it was dark. I didn't get a good look. Obviously a human, though. No mistaking that. Even hooded, you all look alike.
Oh, to a warehouse next. It's like a treasure hunt.
Not a wise place to linger.
thugs are plaguing the streets. I don't see a problem in giving them the fight they want.
Try to leave the pretty... Now you fall!
Sick as sin, but I outlived the Viscount.
Afraid yet?
Order will be restored.
Don't ask where it comes from and you'll get... That's what you want, isn't it?
Don't like Darktown? Die and make room.
Come on, let's go search for those crates.
Looks like we found the crates.
Something seems off.
It's a trap!
So they were to capture Gamlen and take him to the caverns. Sounds like the opening of a bad romance story.
It's time to end this charade.
So, Gamlen couldn't even be bothered to come himself. I should have expected he'd send you, cousin.
You have a cousin?
I have a cousin.
Gamlen never told you. Of course he didn't. Why would he?
Sorry to interrupt this touching family reunion, but we have unfinished business here.
Veld! What are you doing here?
Mekkel is dead. That bastard killed him.
Insult me again, and it won't just be this Meckel who died by my hand.
Do you really think your threats will work? You killed my brother.
That doesn't make sense. Meckel was just supposed to hand over the note.
You really think we didn't read it? We know about the gem charade. Hand it over. I won't let Meckel's death be for nothing.
You let your brother go up against someone like Hawke for a stupid gem. You know what? I did find the gem, but you're not getting your pathetic little hands on it, Veld.
Fine. We'll do this the hard way.
You're pretty useful in a fight. You don't take after Gamlen at all.
Gamlen never told me he had a daughter.
There's probably a lot of things he hasn't told you. My mother, Mara, she left Gamlen before I was born. He was so fixated on finding that stupid gem, I doubt he even noticed she was gone. She told me about Gamlen before she died last year. I didn't even know about him.
You told Veld you had the gem. Were you lying?
Not at all. I found the gem. I managed to pull off what Gamlen couldn't.
You say Gamlen is obsessed with this gem, but he never mentioned it before your note turned up.
Maybe he didn't want you to know about it.
He mentioned he lost a lot searching for the gem. Maybe he gave up on it.
That would be a surprise, to say the least.
You set this whole thing up just so you could meet your father?
I just wanted to see, I don't know, how far he'd go for something he really wanted. And then he doesn't even show up. I baited him with the one thing I thought would get his attention.
He's got some good qualities. You might be surprised.
Really? What do you think I should do?
I think you should go talk to Gamlen. Does he even know about you?
I'm not sure.
I wouldn't throw away the chance if I were you.
Maybe give him a chance before you write him off.
I think I will. Having a cousin turned out to be a good thing. Maybe having a father will too.
You've got to realize this is kind of new to me. I didn't know Mara had a baby. If I did, I would have, I don't know, gone after her or something.
She used to say I was so much like you, and I didn't even know who you were. I guess I wanted to see for myself. I need some time to think about all this, but if it's all right, I'd like to come back and talk more.
I think I'd like that. Keep, safe.
Looks like you two had a good talk.
It was bloody awkward, that's what.
I was worried she wouldn't come find you. I think you need each other.
You know, I may not say this very often, but I'm glad you're one of the family. But seriously, next time, stay out of my damn business, boy.
I suppose you're just thrilled how the Knight Commander's basically stepped into the Viscount's seat.
She can't stall the process forever. It's not her place. Leaving the Viscount's seat empty will just tempt people to fight for it. It will cause more trouble than it prevents.
Well...
I heard about the business in the square, Monsieur.
You know, I'm starting to think Sandal is watching me.
Now that you're the champion of Kirkwall, seems everyone... Something, don't they? Mistress somehow would have been very...
Many Qunari fell in Kirkwall when we departed. I am sent to gather their swords. If you find a Qunari sword, return it to me.
This is what I found.
Do you require gold for this task?
It's customary.
Very well. Have you located any Qunari blades?
I have to go.
Master Hawk, I must speak with you. You're the only one that can help. The Wardens mounted an expedition to retrace your route through the deep roads to discover whatever it is you found years ago. It's a fool's errand, and my poor brother is with them. Nathaniel Howe.
Nathaniel? Well, put me in a dress and call me a Templar. How is the old boy doing?
He's missing, Sirrah. Haven't you been listening?
I'm not worried about Nathaniel. He's crawled out of worse places alive.
I take it you and Nathaniel have some history?
Certainly. We were in the Wardens together in Amaranthi. Hordes of Darkspawn, psychotic brood mothers. Usual Warden business. I wonder if Nathaniel ever found a sense of humor.
Why were Wardens interested in our expedition?
Maker help me, I have no idea. My brother never tells me these things.
Wardens range into the deep roads all the time.
But he's been gone far too long. Something terrible's happened. I'd tell the Wardens, but by the time I reach Vigil's Keep... my poor brother...
Do you know any other details?
I know almost nothing. Nathaniel never speaks about the Wardens. It was only happenstance that I heard your name mentioned. Please, go back to the deep roads. Find my brother. You must.
Hold there!
Who are you?
The name's Evitz. As in Evitz Marauders. The folk you killed a few years back. Now you're going to die for what you've done.
Your husband agrees with me.
About what?
He thinks the Knight Commander's mad. He told me she's gone behind your back to investigate guardsmen she suspects as secret mages.
Even if that were true, he wouldn't tell you.
He won't fight for her when the time comes. Would you turn against your own husband?
I don't know if you're lying or crazy.
You there. Did my love send you? Will you take me to him?
I come at your father's request. You expected someone else?
Fainriel, the man of my dreams. These brutes intended to take my maidenhood. As they argued about who would go first, I fainted. Then Fainriel spoke to me in a vision and told me not to fear. When I awoke, the men had slain one another. Please take me to Fainriel. I want to thank him properly.
I'm sorry, but I have no way to locate him.
Hey, what did you do to my men? I'll kill you till you're good and dead.
Enough of that. It seems I must wait a bit longer for my love. Oh, thank you for your aid. I will find my way back to Kirkwall. The walk will tire me, and we'll be reunited in my dreams. Fainriel, my love, I'm coming.
I prefer the city. It's more ordered.
Not every coin is... carry where they've been, like small whispers of Mars.
We're out of Kirkwall, but not... Out of the Knight Commander's reach.
Yes? Is it like you thought? It's nice, isn't it? He seems nice.
Yes, he's very nice.
I know, and you're so cute when you're with him. Not like normal you at all.
Haven't you got something unholy to do?
No, we're following Hawk. That's important too.
Aveline, what's in your mirror?
What do you mean?
In your mirror, what do you see?
A warrior? A wife? All the mistakes I made to get here and make it right. Why? What have you decided to see?
Sometimes it's hard to tell. Cracks, mostly. Maybe I'll borrow yours sometime, if that's all right.
It's all right.
All quiet around here, Captain.
Good. Carry on.
Have you located any Qunari blades?
This is what I found.
If you find more, bring them to me. Have you located any Qunari blades?
I have to go.